if I were to play a side in this game, ain't no way I'm trusting the Packers to lay 7 points. I just think it's too big of a number. And I know that the Packers are coming off a bye, so maybe Aaron Rodgers has had some time to really work on those routes with his receivers. But it's just 7 points. We saw it this past weekend in the NFL. The Texans easily covering a 14-point spread. We had the Dolphins covering a 7-point spread against the Bills. And who is it? The Bears? They covered the 9.5 against the Eagles. These big spreads make me very nervous. Even the Colts, who had like the single worst second half of football that we've seen in a long time, still covered the number against the Vikings. So I think that's the case for me. 7 is a lot of points in the NFL. And I'm not inclined to think that Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback because he's not. But still, if anybody can make him work in an offense, it's probably Sean McVay. Look at the coaching difference from Carolina and Matt Rule, who no longer coaches the team, to Sean McVay, who is regarded as one of the better offensively minded coaches in the NFL. So I think there's going to be a game plan here for Sean McVay to maybe, throw some tricks or do something to keep this game a little closer than people expect. That being said, it's not my favorite play. It's just I don't really want to sweat laying 7 with this Packers team that's been really underwhelming this season.
No, you're right. It just seems like a sneaky large line to me. What I mean by that is it seems like it seems like the Rams are the obvious choice, which makes me want to lay it with the Packers. I'm not going to make this as one of my official plays. But when you talk about Sean McVay and Baker Mayfield and that coaching making a difference, do you think that Sean McVay is going to have Baker Mayfield throw the ball that much? Because the one area in which you can attack the Packers is that rushing defense. They are awful against the run. 30th in rushing defense, the Packers are. They allow 154 yards per game. So that's where you want to attack the Packers. The question is, can the Rams do it? Even though that's the weakness, do they have the line up front and they're really banged up? A lot of injuries on the offensive line. Cam Akers, just individually as a talent, has not been great. So even though the Rams probably want to test that Packers defense, I don't know if they can.